I'm just so disappointed how this marriage has. Well, we were so thrilled when they married. I honestly don't think colour had anything. Certainly, not in.
So I just need to clarify a couple of things. Who's we?
Well, I'm talking for myself, and I've spoken about this with friends.
Yes.
And we were just overjoyed when they married. We thought it was a fantastic thing. Americans marrying the English, and the whole ceremony, this beautiful bride, Harry so happy, the royal family embracing it all. We just thought we were in Wonderland.
Right.
And now this has happened, and we just
What has?
Well, they've left England.
Well, it's hardly surprising when you see what the newspapers have done to them. I mean, it's just on Sunday that she won a legal battle with a paper that paid her estranged father for a private letter.
Yes, I
wouldn't stick around, would you?
Well,
you're in Hartley-Whitney. If the Hartley-Whitney Observer was paying your estranged father for your private communications, would you want to stay in Hartley-Whitney?
I might want to, yes.
Right.
I might want to brazen it out.
Okay,
I
wouldn't.
I think she would have done much better. I think they would have done as a family much better had they have stayed. I mean, America's an awfully big place.
So I don't really, and forgive me, I'm not sure you do either. What exactly have they done wrong?
Well, I think they should have stayed. I think they should have stayed with their little family.
So until they left, you were very much a cheerleader for them?
Yes, of course.
So it's just their decision to live where they want to live that's upset you?
Well, I just think...
In her home country?
They bolted, they bolted. And I think I was really disappointed they did this because we invested so much.
Why can't they live... You live where you want to, don't you?
Well, they can live wherever they want, and they are living wherever they want.
But why does it disappoint you that they live where they want?
Because we wanted them here.
Well, then we should have been nicer to them.
Well, I was nice. I don't know about anyone else, but I was nice, and I just thought it was a wonderful thing, just a wonderful, happy story, which sadly has ended.
But it's still happy. Well, I mean, the pictures are beautiful of the pregnancy. Why are you laughing?
Well, I think if that photographer took a picture of me, age 76, I'd look pretty beautiful too. But I don't think you can...
I don't understand that point.
People have got a happy life just by showing a picture. But
you said you're disappointed in them because they live where they want to live.
I'm not disappointed.
You've said it 4 times since you rang in. I don't want to have a fight with you, but it's as if we're both dancing around something here.
No, I'm disappointed that they left.
Right.
I'm disappointed that they actually left. Having had that magnificent wedding with the whole country embracing them, I just feel...
Well, I mean, that's simply not true, is it? The whole country wasn't embracing them. There was already a lot of negativity in place.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from the UK, often termed Megxit, continues to divide public opinion years later. The decision to step back from royal duties and relocate to North America was unprecedented, sparking widespread debate and intense media coverage. For some, it represented a betrayal of tradition; for others, it was a courageous act of self-preservation. In a recent discussion on his LBC show, broadcaster James O'Brien delved into this polarizing topic, challenging a caller's disappointment over Harry and Meghan's departure. O'Brien dissected the complexities of public opinion, media influence, and societal expectations surrounding the royal couple. His thoughtful critique encourages us to view this issue through a lens of empathy and nuance. In this video, we'll explore O'Brien's arguments, the societal dynamics at play, and the broader implications of Harry and Meghan's decision to leave royal life behind. To understand the caller's frustrations and James O'Brien's response, we need to revisit the context of Harry and Meghan's departure. The couple married in May 2018, and their union was initially celebrated as a symbol of modernity and progress within the monarchy. Meghan Markle, a biracial American actress, brought diversity and relatability to an institution often criticized for being out of touch with contemporary society. However, this initial excitement quickly gave way to relentless media scrutiny. Meghan was accused of everything from breaking royal protocol to being overly controlling. The British tabloid press, notorious for its cutthroat coverage, often drew stark comparisons between Meghan and her sister-in-law, Kate Middleton. While Kate was praised for the same actions, like cradling her baby bump, Meghan was criticized for flaunting hers. For Prince Harry, this invasive media attention was painfully reminiscent of the treatment his late mother, Princess Diana, endured. Determined to protect his wife and their young family, Harry chose a path that prioritized their mental health and well-being, even if it meant leaving royal duties behind. On his LBC show, James O'Brien received a call from a listener who voiced disappointment over Harry and Meghan's departure. The caller argued that the public had invested in the couple, both emotionally and financially, and felt let down by their decision to step back. This sentiment is not uncommon. For many, the royal family is seen as a public institution that must serve the nation. The caller lamented that Harry and Meghan's departure symbolized a rejection of their roles and responsibilities. They expressed frustration that the couple, having benefited from taxpayer-funded support, chose to live abroad while continuing to leverage their royal status for financial gain. O'Brien's response was both empathetic and incisive. He began by acknowledging the caller's feelings but quickly challenged the underlying assumptions driving their disappointment. 1. The cost of public life. O'Brien pointed out that being a member of the royal family comes with significant personal sacrifices. The expectation to live under constant public scrutiny and media intrusion often takes a severe toll on mental health. O'Brien reminded the caller that Meghan faced unprecedented levels of vitriol, much of it laced with racial undertones, making her position uniquely challenging. He posed a poignant question: at what point does the public's investment justify such invasive and dehumanizing treatment? 2. The media's role in shaping public perception. O'Brien criticized the British tabloids for perpetuating negative narratives about Meghan, often using dog-whistle racism to stir public resentment. He cited examples of biased reporting, such as the infamous comparison between Meghan's love of avocado toast and its supposed links to deforestation, contrasted with glowing coverage of Kate enjoying the same snack. He argued that these narratives were not only unfair but also designed to erode public sympathy for Meghan and Harry, framing their decision to leave as selfish rather than self-preserving. 3. Empathy for personal choices. Finally, O'Brien urged the caller to consider the couple's humanity. He emphasized that Harry and Meghan are individuals with their own struggles, desires, and boundaries. Their decision to step back was not a rejection of duty but a necessary step to protect their family from a toxic environment. The media's treatment of Meghan Markle exemplifies broader societal issues, including sexism, racism, and the power of the press to shape public opinion. A 2020 study by The Guardian found that over 70% of UK tabloid headlines about Meghan were negative in tone, often portraying her as manipulative or ungrateful. This contrasts sharply with the coverage of Kate Middleton, who is consistently depicted as poised and dutiful. These double standards extend beyond the media, reflecting deep-seated biases in British society. O'Brien highlighted how these disparities fueled public resentment, creating an environment where Meghan was constantly vilified for actions that would have been celebrated in others. The caller's disappointment also touches on a larger question: what is the role of the monarchy in modern Britain? O'Brien challenged the notion that the royal family exists solely to serve the public. He argued that the monarchy, like any institution, must evolve to remain relevant. By stepping back, Harry and Meghan demonstrated that it is possible to balance tradition with personal autonomy, paving the way for a more flexible interpretation of royal duty. Prince Harry has been candid about the emotional toll of life within the royal family. In his Apple TV Plus series The Me You Can't See, Harry revealed that he felt trapped within the institution and struggled with anxiety and depression. Meghan, too, spoke about feeling isolated and unsupported, even experiencing suicidal thoughts during her pregnancy. O'Brien emphasized the importance of prioritizing mental health over public expectations. He argued that no amount of investment can justify forcing individuals to remain in a harmful environment. James O'Brien's discussion with the caller serves as a powerful reminder of the need for empathy and understanding in public discourse. The departure of Harry and Meghan is not simply a story of duty and betrayal, it is a deeply human tale of love, resilience, and the pursuit of happiness in the face of adversity. As we continue to debate their choices, let us remember that behind the headlines are real people navigating extraordinary challenges. Respecting their autonomy and supporting their decision to prioritize their family's well-being is not just compassionate, it's the right thing to do. By examining the broader societal dynamics at play, we can move toward a more inclusive and empathetic conversation about public figures and the pressures they face.